Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to my WWE Survivor Series 2018 predictions video. There is so much to go through. It's honestly hard to know where to start. This is such a turbulent event. We've seen invasions, we've seen heel turns, we've seen titles change hands, we've seen people get injured. This show is going to be absolutely incredible. Make sure you join me for the live stream, because I will be live streaming whilst Survivor Series is on the air, and there is going to be so many twists and turns. I really think this show is going to mix things up. Let's go to the pre-show anyway. Let's start with the kickoff show and the first match, which I believe is going to be the Tag Team Survivor Series match. So in this match, we've got Team Raw taking on Team Smackdown Live. So Team Raw is Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, The Revival, The B-Team, The Lucha House Party, and The Ascension. They are going to be taking on Team Smackdown, which is The Usos, The New Day, Sanity, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and the Colognes. Now, big surprise that the Colognes are in this. Haven't seen the Colognes in like forever, so it's really hard to know which way this is going to go. I feel like Team Smackdown could get the victory here. I really like the Usos as team captains. I also think Sanity probably need an opportunity to shine. Obviously, when it comes to Team Raw, they're missing the Authors of Pain, because the Authors of Pain are going to be in the championship match later on. So it's a bit of a flip of a coin, but I'm going to go with Team Smackdown on this one. Next up, we've got the Cruiserweight Championship match. This is going to see current champion Buddy Murphy taking on Mustafa Ali, and I am a big Mustafa Ali fan. I really think he's one of the best superstars in 205 Live. It's no great surprise that he keeps getting these title opportunities. I'm honestly, again, it's a flip of a coin. That's what makes this show so fascinating. Honestly, don't know if they're going to change the title here. I wouldn't do it. I think Buddy Murphy is a great superstar as well. Has been having great matches. Obviously had that great moment at Super Showdown. Not sure what the future's going to hold for him if he isn't the champion. So I think you just keep the title on Buddy Murphy. Next up, we've got the Tag Team Championship clash. It's not really a match, if you will. It is a match, but you know what I'm saying. It's not for the titles. I suppose that's the big criticism here, is that the belts aren't on the lines. But how could you do that? Because then someone would have all of the championships. You'd have a team that had both the Raw and SmackDown titles. So it's for bragging rights. So you've got the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, taking on the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, who, of course, is the Bar. So I'm going to say the Authors of Pain win this. I'm really all into the Authors of Pain. I hope they get a bit of a push. I think it would be big for them to get a victory over Sheamus and Cesaro. Obviously, Big Show's going to be floating around. Well, not literally floating, but he's going to be around. So he could interfere. I don't think that Drake Maverick's going to be able to stop the Big Show, but I do think the Authors of Pain will find a way to win. I just don't see the need or the point in having the Bar get the victory here, so I'm going to go with Authors of Pain. Next up, we've got the women's match. This is the Women's Survivor Series match, so you're going to see Team Raw against Team Smackdown Live. Team Raw has got Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott. That, of course, is led by, captained by Alexa Bliss. Over on Team Smackdown, it's a little messier because we've got Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and Asuka. Now, we don't know who the captain is, and we don't know who the missing person is. This is tricky. I feel like Mandy Rose has got to be in the prime position. I don't think you make her captain. I think what you could do is make, say, Asuka captain, and then Asuka selects Mandy Rose. Mandy came out and was quite vocal, quite upset that she hadn't been selected. They could go with someone else. I'm not sure who else there is, though. We did see Nikki Cross, but I think she was literally just there for the one show. I don't think she's really been called up. So maybe they go with Mandy Rose. Maybe they go with Mandy Rose, and then there's a breakdown in communication between Mandy and Sonya, and then that is going to lead to a feud afterwards. Because of this, I think Team Raw are going to win this one. I don't think Smackdown have got a captain. It's all changed last minute. I think Team Raw will get the victory here. Next up, we've got the men and the male Survivor Series team. So, Team Raw with this one: Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley. That captain is Baron Corbin. They are taking on Team SmackDown, which is The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. Of course, The Miz is the captain on the SmackDown team. I think this is going to be Raw. I just don't see how anyone gets past Braun Strowman. How does anyone beat Braun Strowman? So I just think that Raw are going to pick up the victory with this one as well. Next, we got champion versus champion, Universal Champion against the WWE Champion, and this is fascinating. This is Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. This is a match that Daniel Bryan wanted, and unfortunately I can see some kind of screwy finish here. I think Brock Lesnar wins. I don't see any reason as to why Daniel would be able to get a victory over Brock. So I think Brock Lesnar wins. I think AJ Styles is going to get involved. There's no way you don't have AJ on this show somehow. So I think AJ will get involved. Maybe AJ costs Daniel, but I don't think he would do that. I think it would be more likely that AJ would come down after. The whole thing is messy because Brock is a heel-ish. Daniel Bryan has now turned heel. So it's kind of a heel versus heel. It's hard to know who to root for. I think the crowd will be behind Daniel, but don't know. After what he did to AJ, this is a bit of a messy match. So we're going to have to watch and see how it all unfolds. I'm expecting AJ to get involved, and I'm expecting Brock Lesnar to win. Next, we got the Intercontinental Championship versus the United States Championship. Obviously, titles don't change hands, but Seth Rollins against Shinsuke Nakamura, and I think this could steal the show. Seth has been putting on match of the year after match of the year on the main roster all year, and that is against people like The Miz, who is never the most, eye-catching performer in the ring. Solid worker, but, Seth Rollins has been putting on great matches. What is he going to do when he has a match with someone like Shinsuke, who has been really quite quiet since moving to the main roster, but is a fantastic wrestler? These two can absolutely burn it down. So very excited for this. I would like to see Shinsuke win. Again, I feel like Dean Ambrose is going to get involved and could cost Seth the match. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we get a normal match that we can enjoy, because this could be match of the year. But I think Shinsuke finds a way. I think Shinsuke wins this. Final match, Ronda Rousey against Charlotte Flair. Of course, this was meant to be Becky Lynch. I think we're all devastated that she's out of this. But hopefully that's only going to mean bigger things down the road. Like WrestleMania main event, for example. So I think what's going to happen here is I can see Ronda winning. I don't see any reason why Ronda would lose. I think Ronda wins. And then I think we're going to see Bayley, Sasha, Becky coming out And also I think we're going to see the other horsewomen. We're basically going to end this show, because I think this will be the main event. I think we're going to end this show with 4 horsewomen staring down 4 horsewomen. Or it could be all-out war, and the horsewomen are just fighting each other. This is a big story, and I think they're planting the seeds now. I don't think we're going to get the match at the Royal Rumble or TLC. I think these seeds are being planted for a long story. So I'm very excited. I do think we're going to get a lot of involvement. Hopefully we get the result before the involvement comes. But I am totally expecting 4 horsewomen, 4 horsewomen. But I think Ronda wins. I would love to know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. Are you excited for the show? What match are you excited for? And don't forget, join me, because we will be live streaming. We're going to have figure giveaways. We're going to be doing like loads of Wheel of Funs. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so much fun. So make sure you join me whilst the show is on. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.